And we are back with One Piece Unlimited World Red. I probably should have handled that cut a little better. Oh well. We are going to start with Chapter 1. It's not necessarily long compared to the other ones. Matter of fact, part of this is going to be me exploring and whatnot. And let's see, we're going to get a little more, we're going to get a little bit more story right now. Apparently, Luffy fell asleep for a day. I think it was for a day. I can see the little transition. Let me blow up the screen. There we go. Well, according to the background, there's no customers, so just be grateful he's here. Oh, no credit. That's booty. I don't remember this character from the show, or I don't read the books, but I don't remember this character from the show. Maybe she's for the game specifically. I'm not sure, because although I've been watching the show again recently, I'm not exactly caught up. I haven't watched too much of it. A favor? If only the real world worked like that. But yeah, that favor is actually going to come into play for the rest of the game. We're not going to actually get into it now. All because you fell asleep. That's interesting. Luffy has his hat on in that cutscene, but in the game he has it behind his back. You can actually change it to where he does wear it all the time like he does in the show, which is kind of weird. They consider that a completely different costume, and I don't know if I'm gonna switch costumes, to be quite honest. I have plenty, I just don't think I ever really switch. I'll think about it. But yeah, if you want to leave the island and explore a new area, you just have to head to the ship. And in this case, we can't, there's only one place we can go to, so it's just gonna take us there automatically. But once more areas open up, a small menu will appear and you can choose any episode. Right now we're gonna start with episode 1. Yes. And this raccoon fella guy thingamawhat's gonna join us. Just for support. He can't actually fight. So we got some spoiled, whatever. Yeah, basically just some stuff for item synthesis and whatnot. There's a lot to this game that I'm not actually going to explain right now. I'm just going to try to explain it as they introduce the mechanics. Deja vu can pretty much sum up what everyone's going to feel throughout the game. Whatever potato, punk hazard, yes. This is a place they have been to before, and it's hard to say if this is, well, yeah, they had to because they remember it. So, just, we'll get to that later. Right now we got ourselves a boss. That look. Dragon. And that's his only reason for fighting it. He just wants to eat it. No kidding. But this is excuse me, this is, yeah, more tutorial. Episode 1 in a nutshell is you're just gonna get introduced to more mechanics as you go. There's not as much hand holding as there was at the start. Well, to be fair, this game doesn't really have much hand holding if you want my honest opinion. It lets you experiment with what they just taught you, and then they just let you go on your own. Matter of fact, this thing, my eyes kind of glazed over it, but I think we already, oh, here's the dodge mechanic. So yeah, if you dodge, or in another character's case, block, then you won't take any damage. Now, sometimes, maybe it's just the PlayStation 3 version, but as long as you press the button, you won't get damaged, but sometimes the character themselves won't actually move out of the way or guard, however they appropriately react to whatever the prompt is. So my guess is they program to, I don't know, turn the hitbox off before the animation. If the animation doesn't play well, I don't know. It's kind of jarring to see sometimes. Like, I think that it just happened right there. But look, I clearly got hit, but no, I pressed the button, so it didn't count. Just one more hit. There's a character that can take care of this guy while he's flying, but we don't have him yet. We will soon. Okay. That's not exactly normal. Everywhere. How many dragons do you face? That's a good question. Who runs away with the whole dragon? That's not really, whatever. That jerk. I'm saying, what about everyone else? Alright. And there's a level up system, HP, strength, defense, and whatnot. Just gotta keep fighting and you'll get experience points. Depending on what you do determines how many experience points you get, obviously. But there's more than just playing through the chapters to get experience. We won't actually unlock another way of leveling up until later, so we'll just save it for that. Oh, I did mention that when you knock an enemy down on their back, they are invincible. There is a move that Luffy can use. It's basically the triangle in the air. You do have to be somewhat close, but just use triangle in the air while they're down and they'll be lifted up, and then you can combo by pressing the square button. So you won't be waiting too terribly long. It's still, I don't like that. It's like, how come I can't hit them? They're right there. And they even have a reticle on them when they're on their back, so it's just like, eh, whatever. Oh, by the way, those flaming rocks that disappeared. What? Those flaming rocks, you need to use a ranged attack, and in Luffy's case, it's him extending his arm, because pressing square or charging into it like that will cause it to explode and he'll take damage. And if memory serves me right, you don't get a drop. No, maybe. No, actually, no. You don't get a drop item from that. If it explodes, you have to destroy it from a distance. And in Luffy's case, it's the triangle button. But you can't be too close using it, or else he will. He actually leans forward a little when pressing triangle. It doesn't look like that, but that's basically what happens, and it can cause him to just lunge into the rock and explode and just feel stupid. But yeah, just do it from a distance and you can break him no problem, as Luffy. In the case it's not apparent by now, other characters are playable. It should be painstakingly obvious too, but I'll just wait till we get them. Not hard to unlock either, you just gotta play the game at a normal pace. And that is one thing I do like about this game, the multiple characters. They all play... They're similar, but at the same time, they do take advantage of their unique strengths from the show and the manga and all that stuff. I really do like that. It makes me want to get into the other One Piece games if they play similar to this, that is. I don't honestly know. This is my first One Piece game. And the thing is, I've been interested in them for a while. It's just I never got around to playing them till now. Oh, the fire is not for show. If you go through that, you will take some damage. I don't know if you can get burned or not, because that is a status ailment along with poison and other status ailments, and my screen just went black. Yeah, I can't see squat. There we go. Anyway, I don't know if you can get burned or not. I will have to experiment, but that is a status ailment. Okay. That looked weird. But yeah, I had to make a cut because, as I mentioned in the previous parts, I didn't give my computer proper time to rest when recording, so I had to break this recording up into, I think, 2 or 3 or something like that. According to the timeline, it's only 2, but I could have sworn I recorded something else. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Fine ash. I almost said fine ass, not gonna lie. Anyway, that is all that is back here. There is another mechanic they're about to introduce us to. One that is kind of interesting, but at the same time, not much to really get. It's, for the most part, they're always on the way. So yeah. Lost World. No, not Lost World. Lost Word points. You have to find a lost word, not a lost word, a keyword in order to unlock the path. And as I said before, they're usually on the way, so it's not like you have to go searching all over the place. Matter of fact, we just gotta defeat these guys. No, we gotta defeat more, and excuse the noise, that's my grandfather, but so you just gotta defeat these guys. And the hint mostly revolves around describing who you gotta defeat. Again, it may have changed because I haven't played through all of the game as of this recording, but I'm making steady progress. So yeah, if we defeat these guys, we will get the keyword, excuse me. Which is kind of misleading because I believe it's more than one word. That's something Nami would do. Oh, there is one other thing that annoys me. Enemies don't yeah, that's more than one word. Keywords, damn it. But enemies can't get affected by the terrain. Well, most terrain. If it's like a bottomless pit or whatever, then yeah, they'll die. But that guy is clearly in the fire. That thing's not fireproof. If I can't do it, enemies shouldn't be able to. Just saying. Whatever. But yeah. Keywords and item words, I think is what they're called. They allow you to upgrade your character. The thing is, with keywords, you can't equip them mid-chapter. You have to do it back at the island. So be sure to equip whatever you need before coming out. You can equip item words anytime, and it does affect, let me see, it can affect a variety of things of how well your items work on yourself or your teammates. So I want to get teammates, whoops, and etc, etc. I'll get more into that once we unlock some more, but for now we just have just one unlocked. I want to say throwing an enemy at an enemy on the ground will also count as hitting them. That's something worth experimenting with as well. Yeah, we got some gauntlets. My advice is whenever you get into a gauntlet, take care of enemies with projectile weapons, because well, logically, in real life, they would attack you even if you can't see them, but it's kind of annoying with this game, because, well, there's some enemies that can just shoot you like 5 times in a row within a couple of seconds. But as long as you press the circle button prompt, you should be fine. And that's another thing, sometimes the prompts aren't on screen long enough, especially for the enemies that can shoot really fast. But oh well. Transition fail. Whatever. Okay, now we're actually headed towards the boss of this chapter. Yeah, that cannonball clearly hit me, but because I pressed the button, it counted as me deflecting it. So, I do appreciate the linearity because they do keep the action pretty fast-paced in this game. Like, they don't just wait around for you to finish something. Which I like. Mainly because they keep it fair, but yeah. I don't know why I was attacking that wall. Oh, you know, I probably thought that was a breakable object, but no, this area is relatively small compared to the town we were in. It's just this little secret right here, and then up ahead is the boss. So we're almost there. If this damn raccoon would get in the way. Thank you. Amazing herb. And boss time. You are a very ugly clown, which is saying a lot because clowns aren't exactly pretty. That's all he hears out. Rude. Maybe because he always seems as a minor, but sometimes I don't think Luffy cares about his crew. I mean, when push comes to shove, he does show that he cares, but 90% of the time it's just they're just an afterthought to him sometimes. Especially in this game, I don't know. That's just my opinion. But yeah, boss time. Very easy. Only thing you have to worry about are the little poison spawn that come out of his body. And also the poison raindrops? I don't know if that's the right way to put it. But he will attack you from a distance with... Well, I don't know what that first one was, I guess a random explosion. But he will also attack you with a laser. You want to take advantage of the laser by staying in front of one of the spawn. Because once the laser hits one of them, it will cause him to explode and cause him to get thrown off. And that's how you attack him directly. And then after that, just wail on him. If you stay in front of one of the spawn for a few seconds, they will spit poison at you and you'll get poisoned. So that's, if you want my honest opinion, that's really the biggest threat to this battle, the spawn poisoning you, because no, you know what, I just thought about it, you don't really have to stay too close, you just have to stay pretty much in their general direction. Yeah, and they'll get caught by his attacks and explode. So this boss really isn't too much to worry about. A good introductory boss, I'll give that. And also you can get assistance from helpers that are with you, like this, I forgot his name already. But he will heal you whenever he says something. I think there is a limit, if so, I haven't witnessed that yet, but yeah, if you're running low on the health, well, actually just at random periods during the battle, he'll say something, you just have to press R1 and you will get healed by him very slightly. I have no idea what this is for. Yeah, he'll say, I'll heal you. I don't know if you have to destroy this or... Yeah, I guess. That seemed kind of random to me, but whatever. Again, I've been watching the show, but I'm not exactly very knowledgeable about everything. So some references are probably just going to fly over my head when it comes to this. Past me, did not dodge. I have no idea why. It's not like it's very hard to dodge, really. His attacks are extremely telegraphed, and they give you enough time to press the button prompt too. And, dang, if I had another full bar of the special, then I could have finished it off. Saved us a whole 10 seconds. Ah, well. This battle's over. Yeah. That face. Get reeked. Really? Where? Ah. Yeah, he's not giving you the chance to speak. Grizzly Magnum. That sounds disgusting. As in powerful, not as in ill disgusting. Anyway. Found Zoro and Frankie. They weren't even like in the cage, they're just kind of sitting there knocked out. I don't know. That small feast was served by Sanji, according to the cutscene. Interesting. Okay, why would you... whatever. I'm waiting for the cutscene to end and my screen just went black. Stop! Yeah, I gotta say, so you're exempt too. Who knows? But hey, that is the end of episode 1. I might have been calling these chapters. Oh well. You do get a reward every time you complete the episodes. You'll get some keywords, some items, and whatnot. And yeah, just your result screen. And now we can play as Zoro and Frankie. But we won't see them in action until next time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you for episode 2. Take care, y'all.